Oh yeah, can I order a takeaway, please, or a delivery? Yeah. So can I have a chicken pakora? Yeah, yeah. Chicken pakora. Yeah, yeah. A Kathmandu chicken, chips, and then could you do a garlic and cheese naan? Yeah. And then can I have a Nepali chicken tikka masala with rice, just pilau rice, and a gurkha naan? Yeah. And can you get the gurkha beers to be delivered or not? Do you want one, Mike?
Yeah, I'll try.
Yeah. Can we have two of the gurkha beers as well, please? Yeah. Yeah. And then that's everything. Thank you.
Hello and welcome to episode 5 of the No Format podcast. I'm Mike, and with me, as he always is the Ronald to my McDonald's, the finger licking to my chicken. It's Charlie.
You actually had prepared them.
I had prepared it, yeah. I've got a bank of them.
I'm gonna have to Google something next week. I think definitely. My last one from the last episode was pretty lame compared to that.
Which you mean is next week's episode? Because
next
just to confuse,
I might have been talking about the previous week's one.
The Batman one.
Yeah,
I can't remember what that one is.
I think it wasn't as good as McDonald, and yeah, I can't compare it to that.
Spoiler alert: we record out of order. Right, this week, as the random wheel generated for us, we're talking about takeaways. So, we've literally, to sort out this episode, we've ordered ourselves a takeaway. I asked Charlie at the beginning of the week, what's your favourite takeaway? And what did you say?
Gurkha Kitchen.
Gurkha Kitchen. So we are trying Gurkha Kitchen, which we'll put a link to in our bio or our episode description. So if you want to try it yourselves after this, feel free. I've got it sat in front of me. I haven't tried any yet. I always go for a pakora in an Indian. So this is an Indian restaurant. If they don't have pakoras on the menu, chicken pakoras, I don't go to them.
Can you get vegetable pakoras?
Yeah, I still don't eat them. Chicken pakora is one of my favourite things ever.
Really?
I'm about to take a bite of this one, so hopefully it wins.
I mean, sometimes I can't taste it, which is really strange, but I can't taste the difference between chicken and veg pakoras.
I can.
Can you? So there's a shop in, not too far from where we live.
One's got chicken, one's got veg.
Yeah, I know, but because of the flavours and the spices, like I've had them before.
But look at the amount of chicken in that. You're saying you wouldn't notice if that wasn't
maybe not that
chicken?
Not that particular one, but the shop that we go to where you can buy like Indian food, like you basically buy the food and then you cook it at home kind of yourself. You get onion bhajis, pakora, you get vegetable and chicken ones or meat ones, and honestly, I can't tell the difference.
Fair enough.
No, I'm lying right now because that's between samosas.
I was going to say, are you thinking of bhajis or
it's the samosas that you can't.
That I can get. Yes, I agree there.
No, chicken pakoras are a lot more smaller, aren't they? I was just thinking that. They kind of remind me, if I'm looking at them, like Chinese restaurants, you get the chicken balls, where it's like batter around the outside and you've got the chicken, like lump of chicken in the middle.
Which is all I order from a Chinese restaurant.
Oh, is it? Well, just a
chicken ball. 10 chicken balls, sorted, done.
Do you have the sweet and sour sauce?
Yeah, sweet and sour sauce, egg fried rice, boom, done. Move on.
It?
Yeah.
Not a chow mein or anything?
No. So I'm not very good at sharing takeaways.
Yeah,
and because of that, I don't try other people's takeaways because I don't think it's fair. So I purposely, I don't really know what I like out of Chinese. I used to go to a lot of Chinese buffets when I was younger.
Yeah.
And try different foods there, but I'd never know what it was. So when it comes to ordering from a takeaway, I wouldn't have a clue what I'm ordering.
I mean, I love Chinese food, but I would say that that's probably my least for that reason, because of the sharing. But when I have it with Lauren, she doesn't massively eat much, so I don't mind doing that.
Yeah, because you can take what she hasn't eaten.
Exactly. But yeah, if I was eating with, I don't know, a group of like me and you and a couple of other lads, I probably would go for an Indian or a pizza or something. Yeah. Just because then that's yours then, isn't it?
Which I love the idea of a pizza that's yours. Really, pizzas are designed to be shared.
Well, yeah, that is true. Yeah, but actually I see a pizza as an investment for 2 meals. So I'll order a large one. Like, years and years ago, I could eat the full one. Now I can't. Then we normally get sides as well. So by the time you filled up on the sides, you might, I don't know, I might get through maybe half the pizza. And then there's something to look forward to the following day, isn't it?
Yeah.
So, and I think I actually prefer cold pizza to warm pizza because I feel like the flavours have been, if you leave it in the fridge overnight, the flavours have been not infused. I don't know. They feel like everything's had more time to soak in.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
Almost like marinated in chicken.
Yeah, exactly.
You're infusing the flavours, yeah.
I mean, I never heat mine up.
I was going to say, what's your preferred method after? I hate cold pizza.
Oh, I have everything cold the next day. Chinese.
That's weird.
Indian.
See, I'm not. Everything has to be warmed up for me. I hate cold food, really.
Oh, really?
Mm.
So I prefer it.
If you used to warm up a pizza, what would your go-to method be? Have you ever done it in the past?
I've never done it, but I mean, it probably would be a microwave. Oh, but you've got a weird way of doing it, haven't you? I remember this.
So that was a bad time to shove a pakora in my mouth. I panicked, so I thought I'd do it one time. Right, so yeah, for those of you at home who just stick your pizzas in the oven, in the microwave, or even the oven, you're idiots, you're fools. Back up. Get our frying pan now. I say now, you might not have a pizza in front of you, but if you've got a cold pizza in front of you, you're planning on eating right this second, I'm about to change your life. Go get a frying pan, put it on your hob, put a bit of oil in that frying pan, heat it up, then chuck your pizza slice into that frying pan, put a little bit of foil over the top like it's a little dome, and then heat it up. Not too long, but enough that it becomes crispy on the bottom. Flip it over, let the toppings heat up a little bit, flip it back over, do the base again, done. You'd have this nice crispy base, melted cheese, perfect. You're welcome.
My only thing with that is, say you've like me, I've got half a pizza left. I can't be asked to be doing like cooking a bit, then eating it, then cooking another slice, then eating it.
Oh no, I shovel like 6 slices in a pan.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, I've got a big enough pan for that.
Oh, okay. Oh, fair enough. I was going to say, because
but that's why you put the foil over it, because it contains the heat a bit.
Okay. How long do you cook it for?
About 5 minutes in total. Not very long. You want a high heat. You don't want a sort of like low and slow sort of thing. You're not cooking chicken or something that's like got to cook all the way through. You're literally rewarming it. So blast it with that heat as long as possible.
See, I think that is one of the reasons that I don't. Well, not one of the reasons. Well, it is a reason why I don't reheat my food, because I'm always wary of it being undercooked and then getting food poisoning or something kind of thing. So, and just I can't be asked. That is probably the main reason. I just can't be asked to do it. But I might next time I have a pizza, Mike, I might try that.
Yeah, do it.
I might try.
I'll blow your mind.
I need to get a real big pan though, because you're getting sort of a Domino's pizza or something like Papa John's, like it is. They're sizable pizzas, aren't they?
The idea is you rotate them, so you got one triangle, and then you fit a wedge in the other direction, and then so you're sort of like making a little concertina type shape around.
Yeah.
That's your trick.
Do you reckon you could barbecue? Would that have the same effect?
I imagine it'd be the same as what I've just described, except you wouldn't have. So that oil makes it crispier and nicer.
Okay.
It's obviously unhealthier, but you're not. If you're ordering the pizza, you're not after health, are you?
No,
so
I don't even know why places like that have like the option of salad and things, because it's just for show, isn't it? Really.
the Pizza Hut salad bar. Just go to it, get a salad, put it on your table. Yeah, I'm being healthy. Don't touch a thing of it.
See, when I go to like Harvester or Morrison's, like they've got the salad bar there. Like there's not much salad.
You know what?
Croutons and...
Morrison's, I actually like that salad bar.
It's not.
It's a good takeaway.
Yeah, it is a good takeaway. Because I mean, I don't have much greenery in there. It's mainly like boiled eggs, and you get pakoras there.
Yeah, you can get pakoras. I've had some of their pakoras. I'm a big convert over Morrison's lately.
Where do they rate on your scale compared to like an Indian takeaway?
Their pakoras. Oh, they're definitely at the bottom.
Oh, they're at the bottom.
Yeah. On one of our friends' stag do's recently, well, I say recently, it was quite a few years ago now in Edinburgh. Around the corner from our hotel was a pakora shop.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, I kept on wanting to try it, but it just ran out of time. I was so frustrated.
I tell you what, there's one in not too far from where we live, and you can buy. I mean, they're not. Yeah, they're really cheap. I mean, the onion barges come about as big as your fist. It's not a takeaway. It's called a sweet centre, I think. It's not like dessert. It does sell desserts, but it's like you can buy like your onion barges and stuff like that. I mean,
there's a lot of stuff there, is it?
Yeah, we've been going for I'd probably say 10 years. I think it was my mum or sister that found it. And yeah, I mean, yeah. When I was in my last job, like we used to go there all the time for food. It was so good. But yeah, onion barges are my favourite. But we'll have to go one time and get effectively a takeaway from there. Where you just all you do is you get the curries. It's already made. You just reheat it.
Okay.
But they have everything there. Well, what did I have? It was called a samosa shat, all vegetarian, absolutely beautiful, really really nice. I don't even know. I know there's samosas in it.
Yeah.
And that's it, and various sauces and all sorts. But I think you can get a meat one. But it's so good. It's so good.
Yeah, we'll have to try that one day. I'll be up for that.
That is a good one.
Yeah.
But yeah, so what would you say is your favourite ever genre of takeaway, if that makes sense.
I'm a big fan of like a burger place. Takeaway burgers are right up my street.
Oh, really?
There's a nice one in where we live called Buns.
Okay.
I think we can happily say we live in Nottingham. I'm happy with people saying. There's Buns in Nottingham, and it's absolutely delicious. They do really good milkshakes. Their milkshakes are absolutely out of this world.
Is that the one we had when we came round? I mean, me and you ended up having an Indian.
Yes. But our wives had Buns, and they're probably having the Buns right now.
I know I did ask Lauren earlier what they were having. She was like, oh, no, I'm not going to have it. Because I said, before the plans were sorted, I was like, we're having a takeaway. I was like, are you going to want some as well? No, I need to eat healthily. And obviously, plans changed, and then she's like, I've been winding her up a week, but I was like, I thought you wanted to eat healthily. Why you want to eat healthily? I was like, oh, no, just one more.
Hey, she's not planning for a wedding anymore.
Well, that is true. Yeah, not planning or saving for one.
She's got you bagged. Let her slob now.
I mean, I think I started slobbing a very long time ago before we were even engaged. I think I just got, I think from my honeymoon, I put on, I mean, I've not weighed myself before my honeymoon. I've weighed myself even before the wedding. I reckon I put best part of a stone on.
Really?
Yeah, which was quite bad, really. But special celebration, isn't it?
Exactly. Right, so I've just finished my pakoras, which were lovely. So now I'm going to be going to my mains, which you can hear me rustling into.
I can't believe you've got chips.
So I always go for chips with a curry now. It's my sister-in-law who's converted me into this. I felt shame first time I'd done it. Like, who the hell orders a curry and then gets chips?
I think you should still feel a little shame.
Number one, the amount of chips in this the portion size at this takeaway are insane.
This
was cheaper than the rice.
Really?
How much is in there is ridiculous.
That's easily for 2.
Easily for 4, I reckon. Look how much is still left in there.
That is a lot.
Yeah.
That is a lot.
Yeah, so a massive portion. And then I've gone for this I'm going to pronounce the name wrong, aren't I? Kathmandu curry.
Yeah, I think that's it.
Because they seem to be all named after sort of mountains and stuff.
It's
Nepalese.
Yeah, so it's all like where Mount Everest and everything is, isn't it?
Mm.
Do you want to put it in? Oh no, you've got the shit.
I've made a faux pas.
There's nowhere to put it.
I brought my curry over to the table, but now I've got nowhere to put it.
You can just put it back in the chips and
I suppose.
So you're going to be putting it on.
That's very true.
Yeah. I'm going to try a couple of chips if that's
right.
do
it. Change your life.
Yeah. Would you have chips with the... Well, I know we discussed about having a Chinese, but would you have chips with the Chinese?
Yes, I do.
Yeah.
Again, sister-in-law converted me.
Would you have a Yorkshire pudding with the Chinese?
I'd have Yorkshire pudding with everything. Yorkshire pudding is the best thing ever.
To be fair, if you got them massive...
I had Yorkshire pudding yesterday.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
If you got them massive Yorkshire pudding, the massive ones you can get, and they put the food in it.
Yes.
With a curry in it, and effectively the Yorkshire pudding is your rice or chips or whatever. That would be pretty nice.
That would be.
I think we just invented a dish now.
Sorted.
Trademark it quickly. Curries. Yeah, I'm going to trademark that now.
I'm sure everything's been tried these days, hasn't it?
Yeah.
One thing I didn't check when I ordered this is the spice level of this curry. So I went to a festival, 2016 I think I did this for the first time, but it could have been 2014 just as easily. I went to this festival called Grillstock, which unfortunately no longer exists, RIP.
Yeah.
Grillstock unfortunately went under. But their festival was such a good festival. Barbecue Meat Mayhem.
Okay.
Well, it was called Music Meat Mayhem, that was it.
Okay.
Not Barbecue Meat Mayhem. Music Meat Mayhem. But they used to hold sort of eating contests throughout the day alongside the music and the barbecuing.
Mm-hmm.
And I entered into a chili contest the first year I went to the festival.
A chili? Okay.
I'm not the best at spice as it is.
Mm.
After that, I can't handle my spice in the slightest.
Really?
Me and Lauren the other day had salt and pepper chicken, and the pepper was too spicy for me.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
It's damaged your taste buds?
It's damaged my taste buds to ridiculous.
Oh, I'm not surprised.
What's annoying though is if I'd entered any other year, I would have won.
Oh, really?
But the year I entered was insane. The contestants were just...
Where did you finish?
I can't remember how many people there were. I think about 6 people went out before me.
How does it work?
It's all on YouTube.
Is it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'll have to watch that. So how does it work then? You just basically keep eating spicy.
You keep on eating and it goes up and up and up. And you'd think, okay, so where did I get up to? I want to say it was... No, I can't remember. I want to say it was like a Scotch bonnet I got up to.
Okay.
But it might be one higher than the Scotch bonnet. I think I might have eaten the Scotch bonnet.
So you're going up the level of spice
You go up
of the
spice.
chili.
It starts off with a chili that's got nothing, like green pepper.
Yeah.
But each one, you don't get to like a Scotch bonnet and your mouth feels like you're just eating a Scotch bonnet. Your mouth feels like you've eaten a Scotch bonnet plus the intensity of all the others.
Okay, yeah.
I've never felt anything like it.
But would it not, like, when you eat the chili, like, is it that thing where you, as long as you're eating them, you're fine, but then when you stop, that's when the pain sets in? No, the pain sets in.
Or maybe, but you had to stop because like it was eating it and then waiting for the next one to sort of come on.
So there was a bit of it. It wasn't like you were constantly just one in front of you, one in front of you.
What didn't help was every time sort of the next round started, they'd go 3, 2, 1, feel that heat, and then flames would come out in front of you.
Oh god, so you're sweating even more.
Yeah.
Oh god. And it was
an insanely hot day as well.
Were you just eating the chili by itself? You weren't eating it with...
No, by itself. The only rule was you had to eat the seeds, because obviously the seeds are where the spice is.
Did you have a drink?
No.
You weren't allowed a drink?
If you drank the milk, you were out.
Oh, they had milk out, didn't they?
It's out in front of you, and if you drank it, you're just gone.
See, I don't think I could go for it. I mean, I love my food, but I do like spicy food.
I've got a surprise for you right now. No, I don't. No, I realised it was time for me to bow out when my arm and leg started tingling.
Oh, really?
Like, I just felt a really numb sensation in both my arm and my leg. I was like, I need to leave.
God. What was the hottest chili they went up to?
The hottest chili in the world. And then 3 people managed it, and then they went to the first person who could eat like some mild chilies, but that's massive, like the size of a banana.
Oh, okay.
And 2 of them threw up, and the girl won.
Oh God! What is the spice? Is it goose? Is it goose one? The habanero? This spicy.
No, I can't remember what it is. I have tried the hottest chili in a chili sauce before now, and me and 2 of my friends did this in Bristol, while another one stayed on the sidelines and laughed. And it came in a chili sauce, and it was one of those ones in which a pipette will feed 300 spice levels. Sort of
really?
Thing. And he basically gave us put a little dab on a little sort of lollipop stick.
Yeah.
Said, put it on your tongue. Do not let it touch your lips.
Really?
That's what he said as he gave it to us. We tried it and it was all right for about 5 seconds, and then, dear God, we were running around Bristol trying to find some milk anywhere.
God.
It was horrible.
So I don't know how people can, like, obviously doing it as a challenge kind of thing, but how, I don't know, maybe it'd be different if it was in food instead of just eating it on its own, but how can you enjoy that level of intensity, like, where it's just pain? So you've all had it, like, you've had a spicy curry or something too, and it's not enjoyable, it's just pain on your mouth.
If I'm watching people sit there eating a curry sweating, it's like, how is that enjoyable?
No, I wouldn't fancy that. I really wouldn't.
But people feel as though they have to do it to prove something. Give me a korma any day of the week.
Well, yeah. Yeah, because you want to enjoy it when you're eating.
And I enjoy korma.
Yeah.
I know they say, obviously, a korma is for those who don't really understand Indian food.
No.
But I do enjoy a korma. Forget about whether it's understanding food or not.
It's funny though, isn't it? Because you eat like Indian food, like, this isn't what, like, Indian people eat, is it? Really? No. Like, it's just English taste.
English variations of it.
Yeah. I mean, I'd say, well, yeah, I can't imagine that the chicken tikka masala in Nepal, even though this is a Nepali chicken tikka masala, I'm sure they've got their own. Have you ever had, like, proper Indian food? Or
No.
I've never had it either, but
I'd be intrigued to try, but I don't think I'd be able to handle that spice. Because they do really put in the spice, because they can handle it. They don't feel it.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I suppose that's what they're kind of growing up with, that, aren't they? I've had sort of authentic Chinese food, dim sum.
Oh, yeah?
Which was really nice. Really, really nice. Some, I think the most strangest thing I had from that was, well, strange to me anyway, was the, it was like chicken's feet.
Oh, yeah.
Like a sweet and sour sauce, and it's got loads and loads of little bones. You kind of pick, it's kind of like a chicken wing, but very, very bony, if that makes sense. But yeah, it was nice. It just tasted like sweet and sour chicken, kind of, well, like a chicken in a sweet and sour sauce kind of. But I'd recommend to go. I think you kind of, when you first go, you need to go with someone who knows
it.
Yeah, exactly. Because otherwise, I mean, we went to one in Birmingham. We ended up ordering these these noodles that were dry, and then we said, "Oh, can we get these cooked?" And just looked like 2 idiots because that's how they came. Like, that's how you eat them.
Oh, okay. So I realised I've been eating this. I've been enjoying the sauce so much. I haven't even tried the chicken with it.
Have you not?
No.
But that's the best bit. I say that. I have the exact same thing every time I come to this restaurant. I've not even...
So what have you gone for?
I've gone for the Nepalese chicken tikka masala.
Mm-hmm.
Anyone that knows me, if I go to an Indian, it's some sort of chicken tikka masala that I have. But this one is, hence why I picked it, is my favourite ever. Because there is another Gurkha Indian where we live as well, but which is nice. But this hands down is definitely my favourite.
You've also ordered me a Gurkha beer, which I've tried a bit of, and it's delicious. I'm not a big fan of lager.
No.
And I'm really enjoying it.
It's nice. It is really nice. I think it's like just over, is it 660ml?
Yeah.
Bottle, yeah. But it's not, I mean, so me and my dad looked at trying to get a case of them, and I think it was for like a case of 12, it was going to cost 60 quid. Like I don't know where they get it from, but...
Black market.
Well, yeah, probably.
Well, I've heard rumours.
Yeah. But no, I think it goes quite well with the curry.
Yeah, no. So I'm starting to get a bit of a sweat on.
Yeah.
It is a bit spicy. But a good spice, actually. The flavours are really nice. I couldn't tell you what any of them are, but it's really nice flavours in it.
Well, that's the thing with this one. Like, I try and describe it, because I think out of the chicken tikka masalas that I've had, this is definitely the spiciest. Chicken tikka masalas can be like, it's like the creamy, coconutty kind of sort of curry.
Yeah,
kind of
yeah.
thing. Have you ever had is it a fal? Fal?
They're the spiciest ones, aren't they?
Yeah.
No, I've never had a fowl.
See, my uncle telling me one of his friends, when they went out for a curry, and he basically ordered a fal and then a big thing of naan bread, no rice or anything, and he just used the naan bread to dip up the sauce. Have you got any? Obviously, you're not from around these parts, are you?
No.
You're from down south. Have you got any sort of regional takeaway, like not as in like a curry place that's good, but anything like that's regional, like that you might not get up here? If that makes
Not
sense.
really.
No.
Not that I can think of off the top of my head.
See, where my family are from, or my dad's side from Middlesbrough, there's a thing called a parmo, which is very popular up there, which I've had quite a few times. And it's basically, I think I've got it right, but I'll probably get slated if I've not.
Email in if you're angry.
Yeah, you know what? I'm just going to Google it, because I want to be 100% sure that parmo takeaway, because I want to get the right. What is an English parmo? What is a chicken parmo? Yeah, an England parmo is a dish orientating from Middlesbrough that typically consists of fried breaded chicken or pork topped with white bechamel sauce, cheese instead of tomato sauce. So basically, from what I can remember of it is, imagine like a kind of like a pizza base.
Mm-hmm.
You put obviously whatever you want on it, and then obviously there's a little sauce on it. So chicken, for example, and then it's just thingy with Parmesan cheese over the top of it, and then it's baked. And then
that sounds really tasty.
It is. It's
Might
good.
look one of those.
It is really good. There was actually in this where we live now. There was actually something called Parmo. It was called Parmo. Yeah, but it shut down. And I never went there.
Yeah.
I don't know if it was actually somewhere that sold proper, authentic Middlesbrough Parmos, or it was just named that. It was just as a name.
Yeah.
Makes it. But I mean, I've not had one in years. I've not had years, but yeah, they're not healthy one bit. But then,
when is any takeaway healthy?
I'm glad you asked that, Mike.
Well, I've also got a story about unhealthy takeaways myself, but I'll let you go first. Yeah, I'll let you go first. I was trying to segue myself.
Oh, okay.
I'll let you segue.
Oh no, I was going to say there's a healthy Chinese. I think it's a healthy Chinese takeaway that we've tried, and it's really nice. I mean, that's where you just order. Well, you can order multiple dishes, but when me and Lauren do it, we just order one.
It's come with just one single grain of rice.
Yeah, that's it. That's just getting one rice and then a little bit of chicken at the side, and that's it. And it costs you 40 quid.
No, I missed you.
But no, like it tells you obviously what the calories and things, and they're very, very low.
Oh, you don't want to know what calories you're eating when you're eating a takeaway ever.
Yeah, but I think this is because it's a healthy one. That's why they're on.
Okay,
there.
All right.
But it's good. It's nice. I mean, some of that. I mean, I think I had like some sort of chow mein, like a healthy chow mein, and I say healthy, but it comes in a very big portion.
Okay.
So I don't know if that would, make it unhealthy, but it's still low calories. But what's your little segue?
So when I lived in Bristol many years ago now, well, 6 years ago, I was obsessed with this takeaway place which we lived literally next door to. Mm-hmm. It was just down some stairs in an alley around there, but to the point that we just became regulars, like just visiting constantly.
Yeah.
They knew our names, and they used to give us free pizzas.
Oh, really?
And it was where the downhill of Michael began. I used to be skinny until I discovered that place. Oh, that was a really crispy chip there. I liked it. Sorry for the noise, guys. So when we decided we were going to move out of the flat where we lived in, it was like, we need to go to this place. It was called Snappy's Pizza. And it turns out they're a bit of a chain as well. But yeah, Snappy's Pizza. And we, they used to have this pizza called the Beast.
Okay.
And it was the size of 3 pizzas.
Yeah.
It was square and would feed 10 adults.
Okay.
There was 3 of us that wanted to try it.
Okay.
And we had the whole thing. It basically had like every single one of their toppings on top of it. It was insane. The box was ridiculously big. It barely fit through our door, like tipping upwards sort of thing. Yeah, so good.
How much was that?
I can't remember. Couldn't tell you. But we're looking 13 years ago now.
Yeah, okay. So it's probably what the average price of a small pizza from
probably now, yeah, exactly. There was another one in Bristol that we used to go to we used to go to regularly. We never went at all. Okay. So I completely lied at the beginning of my story. It was cool. It was in a place called the Jolly Friar Cafe.
Okay.
And on the menu was this item called the Super Scooby. We'd heard about it. It was in like the Bristol Post. I think it's been on BBC News and stuff. And we decided we want it because we weren't that far from that place. In fact, I was moving to accommodation, which that was halfway between.
Okay.
So one day when I moved my stuff over to this new accommodation, on the way back, we thought we'd stop off and order the Super Scooby. Okay. Super Scooby. 4 quarter-pounders, 8 rashers of bacon, 8 slices of cheese, 12 onion rings, 6 slices of tomato, and a sesame bun with salad, barbecue sauce, and mayonnaise. 20 centimetres tall, 2,645 calories. Jesus Christ. It also came with chips.
This is a pizza?
Yeah. And if you consumed both the chips and not a pizza, a burger. A burger.
It's a burger.
If you consumed the chips and the burger in one sitting, you were given a free can of Diet Coke. There was a guy in the Post who literally had one a day. Literally, don't know why. So we took it home. God. And it was actually really quite nice the first couple of bites. And I mean the first couple of bites. But it took so long to eat. By the time you were sort of like even a quarter of the way through, it had gone cold. And you don't want a cold burger.
No.
So unfortunately, at that point, it wasn't very nice. But
I assume, did you keep it for the next day? Or?
No, we binned it. We got our money's worth. We got our story value.
Yeah. Well, that's true. How did the person that was eating every day finish it?
Apparently, that's what it said on the Post.
The mobile abuse.
Probably.
Okay. See, there's a special kind of eating challenge when I went to where was it in America? My mind's just drawing a blank now. It was called the Big Texan Steakhouse in Amarillo in Texas. And they've got basically eating challenge. I can't remember exactly how much, but it was like so many ounce steak, but it was huge. And you have to sit on this big podium and you got basically a thing of water or Coke, whatever you wanted, that was in the shape of the boot. But I think it was for everything, it was about $99. But if you ate it in the time limit without going to the toilet or anything, I think you had 45 minutes with a salad and everything you had to eat as well. You got it for free. But,
okay.
I mean, there were some of the people that were on it. There was all these big truckers that had ate it.
I was going to say
there was some. I think she was even 18. This girl. There's a picture of her dead skinny, nothing, no meat on her, and she had it. And it's wait,
she's spent the last 18 years starving. That's why.
Yeah, just one massive meal. But yeah, that was good.
All right, so I think we're going to wrap it up there. I'm really enjoying this curry, by the way. If anyone lives around Nottingham area or visits, can I recommend Gurkha Kitchen? You can eat in as well there, can't you?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean, I've been eating there before I even realised it was a takeaway.
I thought you was about to say before I was even born. Yeah, so you can eat in. I really actually do recommend it. This is I've never gone for this type of curry in my life and actually really enjoyed it. Yeah. I'd order it here again, except for the fact my wife's allergic to nuts, so I don't order curries very often. No. Yeah, so if you're interested in, then we'll put a little link on our episode description, so have a look there. Next week, we're going to be just chatting stuff because you've had some new developments happen in your life. So we'll be talking about that. Join us next week for that. And I'll leave you with a little story about a lovely little place in Bristol called Jason Donovan, which is a kebab, what's the word? A kebab van. Where you used to go on a night out at the end of the night. Yeah. Just go there. And Jason Donovan was recently visited by just Jason Donovan.
Oh, really?
And he actually came to Jason Donovan when he visited Bristol for Anthem Saturday Night Takeaway.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, it's a really nice kebab place. Really recommend it if you're ever in Bristol. Right, and with that, we'll see you next week, guys. Enjoy your takeaway if you're eating one alongside us. If not, waffle you.
See you later.
Bye.
Bye.